Hello everyone, I'm Yisa, and Chinese students in the University of Denver. I know you guys will come to the University of Denver in last few months. So are you interested in know how exactly American class going? Okay, today I will talk some difference between American class and Chinese class so that you guys can prepare for the American class well. Okay, first of all, I will share some experience with you guys. Actually, I have observed two classes in last few weeks. Those are Professor Robert's Economy History and Series class and Professor Lisa's Math class about calculus for business and Social Science class. Both of those two classes are lecture and both of those two classes are for business students and those two professors are very friendly. Well, now I will talk you guys some difference between those two classes. The economy class is on Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. to 9:50 a.m. And when I observe the economy class, there are almost 29 students in the classroom, but there are some empty positions in the middle of the classroom. So I guess there are some students did not come to the class, but Professor Robert did not care about that. Also, as I said, the class is beginning on 8 a.m., but actually the Professor Robert was coming late 5 minutes, and some students came late than the professor, but the professor did not ask them. Well, for the math class is on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 8 a.m. to 8:50 a.m. When I observe the math class, there are almost 39 students in the classroom, but the classroom is super big, so I don't know are there any students did not come to the class. The Professor Lisa was arrived in the class on time, but there are a couple students came to the class late, and the Professor Lisa did not ask them. Well, because of those two class are different kinds of class, so those two professor teaching styles are a little bit different. For the economy history class, the professor take a lot of notes on the whitebook and use a lot of sign to help students understand different knowledge connections. Also, he talk a lot of history stories and use a lot of example to help students understand those knowledges. Well, for math class, the Professor Lisa used PowerPoint to show a lot of knowledge to students, and she let students practice a lot during the class time so that she can know students can know how to use those knowledge to solve problems. Well, now I will talk you guys some difference between those American class and Chinese class. It is very important for you to prepare for the American class, so pay attention on that. Firstly, I would like to talk about every student in American class pay attention to the professor. Uh, Including some students sit on the back of the classroom. It is very different between the Chinese university class. I know in Chinese university class, there are some students who sit on the back of the classroom did not pay attention to the professor, and they just do their own things or just sleeping. But in American class, every student pay attention to the professors. Even some students sit on the back of the classroom. So this point is totally different. Also, I think American class is more freedom than Chinese class. For example, students cannot drink water and eat food in Chinese class, and the students cannot go to the restroom without asking the professor in Chinese class. But you can do all of those things in American class. So American class is more freedom than Chinese class. Uh, then I will talk you guys the most surprised me things in American class. It is American students are super friendly. For example, when I observed their class, uh, before the class begin, they just like to talk with me and ask me some difference between American and China. And during the class time, they just share their book with me. And also, when the professor forgot some vocabulary spellings, those students just help the professor to spell their words. From all of those things, you can see American students are super friendly, so you don't need to worry about being a classmate with American students. Finally, I will talk you guys one important thing that you need to do in American class. Pay attention that this is the most important thing you need to do in American class. It is you need to pay attention to the professor for all of the class times. It is very important because the professor will take a lot of notes on the whiteboard or on the PowerPoint to make sure students understand the knowledge, and the professor will explain those knowledge very particulars. They will use a lot of examples and practice a lot. So for the professors is the most important things that students need to do in American class. Okay, all of those things are my experience about the American class. I hope those informations will help you to prepare for the American class. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.